voice though. I like voice though.
Would a coffee drink, Christine?
No, good, thanks. We've had a full pot of tea with the
sure?
last lady. I just
Right,
met
okay.
so
Well,
love you.
I'm doing that.
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
Brought me a funny way to sat now. Been over this single track road. Oh, where am I going?
Wait, what's Christine?
I've just come from Savage-McMahon.
All right, sir.
So it was up and over the top.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I'm a little bit nervous as well, Christine, because,
Why?
well, I've got a mental health issue for starters, so, so I'm not as well, I'm not as confident as, the may sound. Yeah. I'll just get some of the book after.
Alright. There's no to worry about, because I'm not from police or housing or anywhere, I'm the in-between.
Yeah, but that's what, I want to start off on the right foot.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I really want to start on the right foot. And if I show frustration, with tone, it's because I've done everything I can, everything which we'll talk about, and we'll go through it. But if I show frustration, it's because, I've done everything. I've done everything in my power, I really have. I've done everything you can think of. I've done, I've gone way and beyond, and to be fair, this is the views from her side, to be fair.
We're not on side.
Yeah, I know, but
she might not know how you feel, you don't know she's good, so we try to kind of go between, so it's going
yeah, and I've done what you're trying to do. I've done that as well.
Everyone's looking at it, it's quite nice up here, isn't it? Interesting. Am I alright to sit here?
Of course, I've just seen, yeah.
Thank you. Just so I can write, I don't write copious notes, if there's anything you tell me you need,
Right, okay.
or any agreement we can kind of get thinking of, I'm going to just jot it on here.
Yeah.
So I've got nothing, one piece of paper.
Okay, thank you, Christine. Yeah.
So how did this all start?
It was,
How long ago?
it was Monday the 13th of April, and it was 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
So a good few months now.
Yeah, it was 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I played it, and she came round, I knocked on the door, and she said it was too loud enough to turn it down. So I said, yeah, absolutely. I said, disrespect neighbours, so I said, yeah, absolutely. And she said other neighbours were complaining. So I said, what do you mean other neighbours were complaining? She said, well, other people mentioned it as well. And I thought, well, I don't play it all day every day, Christine. I don't play it excessively. I really don't. So then I felt people talking about me, as if people just discussing amongst themselves, like, you heard this when, so then I kind of got a bit, I kind of got a bit of a tone then, because I thought, I'd already said that I wouldn't set it down.
Yeah.
I know, being polite, and she said she'd get up to Pennine. She said almost, said, oh, well, I could run neighbours, get up to Pennine type of thing. I said, well, okay then. I said, if you go to Pennine, please provide some kind of documentation, of times, dates, the excessiveness of it. Please provide detail of how many times you've been round, how many times you've got into an argument, if it's been past 5, 6, 7, 8.
So what do you think? Do you feel you do anything?
Well, so then I said, Christine, when I said to her, I said, because after that, I'd calm my tone down and said, could you please give me time, you're going to be out. So if, I said, if you could give me the time, please, John, when you're going to be out, if you go to work, you give me your work hours, I play within those hours. I play within those hours that you say you're out. And that's what happened. She came round, she gave me a look at all this soft
So
times.
it was working okay?
she gave me a list of times, which I've got. You know, I've got the time to give me as evidence, which a penine I've got, which you should have really.
I know you mentioned evidence. What we try and do is take away all that
Right,
formal
okay,
stuff
right.
and say, the two people
Right,
living
well,
next to one another, is there any way it could be better? How do you think things could be better?
Okay, then I'll explain my part. Well, you know, it's like, you know, obviously, what Jones had to say about me playing, I'm gonna counter attack that. She says to me, so I want to be able to respond to what she's saying. You know, so then she gave me the list. I went round the same evening, and my partner got some flowers. I took the flowers round. I apologised sincerely for playing,
Which is great.
Christine, for playing at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. For, you know, for not excessive from the morning. She finishes at work at 1 o'clock in the morning. Sorry, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It was a Monday. She finishes. For instance, the time we've got now on a Monday is 9 till 1. So, looking back, if you were to date it on that, she actually came round and came off on work. So it's not as if she's even been in all morning. Now I don't know if she worked that morning. She's been off sick for all I know. And maybe that's why she came round, maybe she walked for work. But quite possibly, was it when she just walked through the door? And it wasn't excessive for 3-4 hours. So when she did come round, I stopped. I bought her flowers. I apologised sincerely. I said, you know, I said if it bothers you again, sorry, I got the times, and from that day forward, I was playing within those times that we mutually agreed on. Now it was me, Cristine, who suggested times. It was me what suggested, please give me times you're out. So I'm resolving it, I'm working around her, type of thing. So I played within those times. And then I don't have my dates, but I will get the...
What's gone wrong then? What went wrong?
So then, I played within those times, and she started complaining, Christine. She started complaining. So then I got the letter of a nuisance, kind of a warning type of thing. So I didn't understand it, Christine, because I was playing within the times that we mutually agreed on. I was playing within the time that she said she was out. So then I went round and approached her and said, you know, well, I've got a letter, have you got a complaint you're doing, to be honest with me? And she said, yeah. I said, well, why? She said, well, music's too loud. And I said, well, I'm playing within the time that we mutually agreed on, John, that we, you know, we talked about, and you've been the times. So then she said, well,
what are the times? What do you think the times are now?
the times are now Monday, 9 till 1, Tuesday, 9 till 1, Wednesday, 9 till 3, Thursday, I believe, is 9 till 4, or maybe 9 till half 4 there, Thursday, actually. Thursday, 9 till half 4, Friday, 9 till 3, Saturday, 9 till 4, Sunday, 9 till 4. And I've been playing within those times. So
weekends, you had times for weekends as well?
Yeah, so but I'm playing with the times that she suggested. So then she said, well, you know, we're going around the mountains, you know, and she was making, again, she stated other people were discussing that. When they're actually not, Christine, when they're actually not, so she's lying about that. Because my next door neighbour across there hasn't got one complaint.
We can't say she's lying. So
Okay,
I think somebody said they'd heard it from the bus stop or something. The 2 volunteers came out to...
Well, that's...
But that's not the point.
Telling my side.
Yeah. Do you feel you're very respectful then?
Of course I'm Christine.
And
Please let me just explain my side. So then you've got a bigger picture, you know, like a big picture. So then we're on the mountain. So then a couple of jokes at the end, type of thing. I said, if it bothers you again, I said, please come round, John. I said, I respect you. I respect that you're a lady living next door. I respect neighbours. I respect people, taxpayers who work. I said, I respect people in life, especially Christine, a woman living next door. I do. So you know, so we did that, and then I played within the times we agreed upon.
Why does you feel it needs to be so? Why does it need to be so loud for you? Is it a personal thing that it helps you?
You heard her say, Christine. I might not be able to. I might not be able to respond to to these allegations, to these false allegations she's making.
I just want it, a lot of your language is about sides and allegations, right?
It's not about sides at all.
It's more desperate, hoping to sort it out.
And then shouldn't it be your job to hear both sides?
Absolutely.
So then I'm a bit confused to you know, so I'm explaining my
I'm just
side.
curious about if it helps you personally to have it live so that I can understand why you want it to be so loud. I'm just curious because I've got a nice Bose player or I like loud sometimes.
If we build a picture of what I've done to resolve the issue, I think we can get to that point.
Yeah.
So we went through that. I said to her, if it's loud again, please come and see me. So then I played within the time that we agreed upon. So I'm playing, Cristine, please bear in mind, I'm playing my music within the times that she said she's out of the premises. And no one else on the street can hear the music. No one else putting a complaint. My next door neighbour on there, I've lived here since 2007, Cristine, and we've never had one problem. In fact, if anything, she had a bit of trouble, and I went round. She was a bit fearful actually of some use.
Yeah, she's not angry with you.
So I went round and I gave my neighbour across there my phone number and reassured her if she was fearful because she's a widow. So that's what I did. I've lived here 8 years. So then that happens. I was playing within the times. I said to her, if you're in and it's loud, please approach me. Please come and see me. So then I got a second nuisance letter. I got a second nuisance letter.
You know, already playing within the times.
Within the times. In fact, the first time, you know, in fact, the second time I recorded the conversation because I'd done it the first time.
That's confusing.
What sounds confusing?
That you thought you were playing within the times and then you put another after that.
Yeah, and I said to her, please approach me. Please approach me if it's loud. So then, when I got their second antisocial letter, you know, from Penine, I couldn't understand it. I really couldn't understand that I've got this letter again after playing within the times, after telling her if it's loud to come round and knock on my door.
I think that's the bit that might be a bit tricky for her, not wanting to keep coming round, you know.
And now am I supposed to, yeah, we'll get to that part as well. So then I got the antisocial. So then I went round, and I asked her, Cristine, you know, I should put a complaint in again. And she said, no, it must be someone else, it must be other neighbours. So she wasn't honest with me. She didn't raise the issue there and then. She said, well, yes, actually, because of this.
I can understand that.
Right. Okay, I'll get to that part as well, Cristine, because I said I'll touch upon these at the end. So then I said, but I'm playing with the times. We had a conversation which I recorded, which proves what I'm saying actually is right, Cristine.
I believe you 100%.
Right. It proves. It proves.
I believe both of you because both of
No. It proves. The recording proves that she's not resolving it. I am. It proves that she's lying. And I'm. Please. Well, I'm sorry, Cristine. You cannot argue against. You can't argue against the voice. So then she. So then I reassured her. You know, please phone. I give her my phone number. Now I'm giving her my phone number now. And you know, I played with the time. She's got my phone number. I said, if it's loud, please, please phone me, and I'll turn it off. So rather than go around the mountains, right? I've done everything I can. I bought flowers. I played. Please understand. I need people to understand this because I meet a few people now. You know, and I'm doing everything I can. I'm playing with the times that she. Yeah, of course, Cristine, yeah.
So, this issue with loudness.
Right.
Is that why? Just out. This is.
But if I'm playing with the time that she said she should.
But taking that away, out of interest for me.
Right.
Why does it need to be so loud and amplified? What
Why do people play the music during the day in any kind of household? I'm not understanding. This is actually I don't understand what you're saying, though, Christine. Because I'm not playing to.
Show me how loud it is. Play it.
No.
Why?
Because I'm not performing monkey.
Oh, I know. I just meant to see how loud you think it's
It doesn't make a difference how loud it is now.
No, I'm trying
because there is not a legal level of music or amps have been made at a legal level. I'm not playing it excessively.
There is actually, but we didn't want to go that way.
Chris, you're not making any sense.
Okay.
You really no. You're really not making any sense because
in what way am I
because I'm playing within the times that she said she's going to be out. It's not excessive to the point of hours and days.
What I don't know yet is how come if you're playing when you were asked, how come it's still an issue? I don't know that.
Exactly, that's my point.
That maybe.
That's my point exactly, Christine. Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to get to.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
I suppose when I'm not home, I'm lucky I've got quite big walls. But sometimes I feel like just having a glass and putting my favourite old music on really loud.
Right.
There's one room where I know that the neighbours will hear it because there's a thin bit in the wall. So if I'm in that room, I think to myself, is this okay? Is this too loud?
And that's what I've done.
And
that's what I have done.
And you're saying you are aware of that need
that's
for
what I have done.
Consideration.
That's exactly what I've done.
So you don't understand what the problem is.
That's exactly what I've done.
Would you be willing to come to a place outside of the house?
And what difference would that make when I've actually done that myself here?
There is a difference.
Next door.
Because in your own house you can feel a bit nervous or intimidated. But to go away from the house into a neutral room.
And all that result.
What? Well, it's what you're asking. We're saying we're a bit stuck because you're saying you're sticking to the times. Joe's genuinely distressed about noise.
Right, okay.
But we don't understand why because of that bit.
Right.
Would you be willing to hear one another?
I've already heard that. I've already been round and done that, so what...
What did you say most recently?
Well, I went round last night,
yeah.
You know, and I said the same. I apologise. Yeah, I apologise for me playing my music for an hour, half hour a day, not every day. Some days I play it for 10 minutes and just get bored. It's not like, I do,
see,
yeah.
This is why I'm trying to... This is why it isn't fair if you're feeling picked.
You see, I am being right. I'm being serious now, right? You know, this is making me ill. I want an apology from John.
Well, both of you are feeling really upset and stressed by it. So that's why I'm wondering if we could talk it through somewhere. Do you think that would be possible?
And what would we solve?
Well, I don't know till we talk. But if people are struggling to understand one another, maybe.
It's what's. To be quite honest, right, I think she's delusional. I think she's delusional.
I don't think she's delusional. We had a very reasonable conversation.
I think
she was very respectful. And she's not angry or anything. She just would love to feel that she did. I've got it. I'll tell you what it is. What she would like is to not feel that she always had to ask you to turn the music down or specify a time. That sometimes she might just feel like staying in one day and having a quiet read.
And I've said that to her if she's in to come round.
In that case, I think we just stop then. I'll just say we can't.
No, because I don't.
What do you think would help?
I don't feel. I don't feel that you've earned my side.
Oh, but it's not side.
So right, okay then. Oh, right.
Okay, Christine. I've heard Joan, and I'm thinking, right. How can you meet in the middle?
Right, okay then. Right, so I go around. I give her flowers. I play within the time. I play within the time that she's out. I give her my phone number. I say approach me. You know, I say she quite easily sent a relative round. You know, she's been round once the first time, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I suggested the times. She came around. I think it were last week. You know, I'm bending over backwards. So
you were saying you don't understand. So I'm saying, how can we get that understanding between you? What do you think would help? How can you help?
She tells the truth.
I don't think she's not telling the truth.
Well, how do you know she's not? You don't know her.
No, I don't. But I think when I hear people being... I've done this job a really long number of years with a lot of different people.
Right, okay.
And often it's just a misunderstanding. Not lying, but saying what you feel, but also sometimes fear can stop you fully telling the truth as well. Fear of upsetting a neighbour, fear of making things worse.
Again, that's absolutely That's absolutely ludicrous to say the least.
I don't say anybody's ludicrous. You've got your issues in life.
Please,
Other
no,
people
right,
have
right, okay,
theirs.
right. Please explain to me, because I'm really finding this hard to understand, Christine. Please explain how me playing my music for an hour,
I don't know.
right,
I'm not her. I'm just seeing if there's a way you can meet in your understanding.
and then how we're
And
gonna,
at the minute I'm thinking maybe not.
and now I'm doing that. You're not, I'm doing that now on my own.
So I don't understand the problem. I'm exploring it. You said let's chat face to face. The only thing I'll say is honestly, how can I say this?
So I have been round to Jones.
You seem really angry about it.
I have been round.
Are you angry about it?
Christine, please hear me. I have been round to Jones.
I don't know that.
And I've resolved it. I have played within. Christine, this
You
is.
said you resolved it. Well, if one party is upset, it isn't fully resolved. Even if it's just one of you, I'm trying to get two of you happy.
So no matter what I say, as long as she says she's not happy, and then it's not resolved. So
Any issue between two people.
so as long as she
Can I
says,
finish now?
as long as she says she's not happy, it's not resolved, Christine.
Can I say, this is what I wanted to say, and I hope you don't take it the wrong way.
Right, okay, go on.
You're very difficult in conversation. You seem to get angry when you're trying
Because
to
you're not answering the questions about you're not.
But you're not letting me finish any of the sentences. You seem really angry.
No.
That makes me want to leave.
No, okay, then go on.
If I want to leave, then a lady who's knows she has to live next door to and wants to remain friends in some way, might be afraid to say what she thinks.
If you went into a backyard and prodded a dog 10 times every day for a week, would you be surprised if that dog bit your leg?
No, but dogs don't understand human communication.
No, but if you provoke someone, they're gonna react to that provoking.
You see, you're saying somebody's provoking you.
I don't understand how me playing within the times, Christine. Playing within the times we read
Alright,
for an
let's
hour.
Let's stop, because I don't feel we're getting there.
Well, I'm, you know what,
You're saying you're doing
Christine.
everything. Somebody's upset. I don't
Alright
see
then,
how you can
right then. So then, right. Okay then. How would me and George meeting resolve the issue?
Well, I wouldn't let you meet at the minute because I'm not sure that you can listen well enough to have a meeting. I have to be reassured. Before I run a meeting in this form, I have to be reassured that nobody interrupts one another. And my feeling from you, if you take away the words, my feeling is that you're really angry.
I think you're in the wrong job, Christine.
Yeah.
I really do, yeah.
I sound pretty
I
work with schools and police and everything.
I really think you're in
Maybe it's time I had a break, eh?
Yeah, because you are not understanding a word I'm saying. I am playing within the times that we agreed on. So what seems to be the problem that you don't understand?
Well,
I'm not understanding what you're saying though. No, I mean, like, what?
it's not resolved.
Right.
I don't know why. I'm trying to explore that and ask you.
I know what I've said to young Christine. I know that I've resolved it. I know that I've played in the times. I know that
I
she's...
think what you don't understand is this.
Right.
If two people are upset with one another.
But I'm not upset with John.
Okay, but you're a bit angry now. If two people have an issue.
Right.
And I have this a lot. I've had about 6 today. I'm going around all the time with people with arguments and issues
Right, okay.
and conflict, right?
Right.
Two people have an argument or a fallout or
Right.
an upset with one another.
Yeah.
I go and see them. Sometimes they meet, sometimes they don't. When I can fill in and say this issue is resolved, I say to both of them, is this finished with and resolved for you?
And as long
And
as...
then I
Sorry,
go to
Christine,
the other
sorry.
one and I say, is this issue resolved for you? And if one of them says, well, not quite, I'll say, well, let's talk further and see if we can get it
Right.
resolved.
And what
You're
if...
saying it's resolved for you. Joan doesn't feel it's fully resolved for her. So I'm seeing if we can find a way to finish that. You
And
have
that's
done something.
what I'm saying, Christine. So no matter what I say, as long as one party, what if she's vindictive? What if she's, like I say, a liar, and she carries on lying? So it's not resolved. You're basing your opinion on someone you've talked on the phone to.
I'm asking what would be a suitable next step to help resolve this. But
I've tried.
You're saying you're done.
I've tried. I've got evidence of that.
And so I can't go anywhere with this.
Right. Well,
You're done.
I've tried to
Okay,
resolve
well,
it, Christine.
finish then. I can't go anywhere with this.
Right.
If you feel it's done and you're not prepared to listen any further to what my
But I have already listened.
But I'm here today saying right now today it's not done with. And you're saying it is done with, so we can't go anywhere.
And then what resolve would you do by talking to a third party when I've approached them myself and got to work?
It helps to speak to somebody who's not involved with either. It helps to have a person who's not on anybody's side, who doesn't judge anybody, who just says, I'd like to see you both okay and happy.
Well, I am happy, obviously.
You don't sound very happy.
Well, I don't think you would be if you'd bent over backwards. I don't think you would be. I don't think you'd be happy, Christine, if you'd bent over backwards. Done anything you could possibly, play during the times, not excessively, never past 5 o'clock, not all day, every day.
I want to understand.
I don't think you understand at all. I don't think.
I would. I'm saying if I were you.
I do understand. I do understand. I've done more than ever.
You're just telling me you don't understand.
No, I don't understand what you don't understand. When I've done everything in my power possible.
I understand why you're frustrated and upset. But I think if I lived next to somebody that was trying gently and saying, I'm not mad at this person, I just really would like to resolve something.
And that's what I have done. She's done the opposite.
Well, I'll go and find out a little bit more, but I don't think we can go anywhere with this.
Christine, I'm taking this further. I'm
further.
No.
We can do
I'm taking it further.
Environmental health. Do you want them to put sound equipment in?
I'm taking it further.
What do you want?
I'm taking it.
What do you want?
I'm taking it further because I have done everything possible in my power.
What do you want to happen?
I want you to tell me, you can base this situation not being resolved by her saying it's not resolved. Based on what?
Based on somebody saying, I just
so,
feel really upset.
So someone says you're upset about a noise,
and I don't want to make it worse.
And that's evidence.
She doesn't want to make it worse. She's asking nicely. She's not complaining and wanting it. We could go to environmental health and have people assessing your nose. We're not doing that. We're trying
and then why don't you do that? Why don't you do that?
What you want?
Well, John. Sorry.
Is that what you want?
Christine, that would prove my case.
Okay, I'll ring them and ask them if they'll do it.
Right.
Okay. If that's
Christine,
what you wish.
I am taking this further, right? I'm going to do everything in my power because this is mental abuse. Let me say that. This is mental abuse. I'm being serious.
This is why your response. I'm going to leave now because I don't like how you're talking.
I am taking it further because if you can't understand my tone, if you can't understand that I'm playing within the times, I'm not playing it all day, and as long as she says she's not happy, and then it's not resolved.
It's having a quiet chat to you with mental abuse.
Christine, Christine, you're really in the wrong job because you don't understand. You're not understanding.
I understand your frustration, but not why you.
Is it illegal to play music?
Above a certain volume, yes.
Right.
There are limits on the volume. This is trying to do it without all.
And that's what I've done. I've done that. And I've got
your answer. I'm done, honestly. I don't know what else I can say other than she's trying to do it without being difficult and doesn't want to make things work.
Well, then you're taking sides.